This is Amy and Darryl, and this is your second time at the Woodstock Fruit Festival.
Yes, we came 2014, the second week.
Wow, awesome. And I remember Darryl was not vegan then, and he is strongly vegan now. When I ran into him this time for the first time, he had a t-shirt on that said vegan across.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So I knew definitely things had changed.
Yeah, right.
And I'd like to ask both of you why you're raising your child vegan and why you're at a raw vegan festival, and are you giving your child a lot of raw food?
Well, I am raising our children vegan. For me, the biggest reason to go vegan was health reasons. I learned, later on all the animal and the environmental reasons too, but the top one was health reasons. I used to get chronic sinusitis, and I had that when I was pregnant with Pepper, and that was when I first stumbled across raw, or even veganism, and I just wanted to find a way to heal my body without having to take antibiotics, because I knew that I would have to, that was the traditional way. If I had a sinus infection, take the antibiotics, it goes away, but it just seemed like they were just getting worse and more frequent, and I just wanted a way to nip it in the butt completely, and I didn't want to take medications when I was pregnant, so I just kept looking for, alternative health solutions, and it was just amazing. Like from the very first book that I read, and the very first video, I watched Dan McDonald's video, and he just blew me away with everything he was saying, and it just felt like it was so right on that I couldn't deny, what I was looking at. It's almost like, you're looking and something just makes sense. So we just kept continuing on that path. So I really just want to have healthy babies. I don't want to spend my time in the doctor. Raising children is a lot of work.
That's right.
It's not fun to raise sick children.
That's right.
It's way more fun to raise healthy children, so that was the biggest reasons too.
Yeah. And so you're vegan?
Yes.
And you're
I'm high raw.
You're high raw.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, I haven't made the transition completely yet, but
Hey, high raw is beautiful. I love it.
But
great.
We're working on it, and it gets cleaner and cleaner every day. And,
wonderful.
For us, it just takes time. So, I just want to, say, tell people, as long as you're going in the right direction, don't worry about how long it takes you to get there. A lot of it is dealing with your emotions and dealing with, a lot of your traditions, your culture, Thanksgivings and things like that, and just learning how you can change those up so that you can still have gatherings but not have to partake in all of the meat eating.
That's right. You can enjoy being with your family and bring delicious vegan food and raw food.
Right.
And what was it for you, Darryl, that made that change to being vegan?
Yeah, It started off as a health thing with cutting the meat out, and then it really turned into the idea of eating animals. I work with animals too.
I know you're a dog lover.
Yeah, so I train dogs.
Yeah.
And actually they had a thing in China, a festival where they eat dogs. So I started asking a lot of people too, would you eat your dog? And nobody would eat their dog. Nobody says, oh yeah, if something happens, we'll throw them on the grill. Nobody will eat their dog, and then they started seeing stuff too where people were training other animals, their goats, or training their cows, and it was really interesting to see that the
cow could get trained.
That a cow could get trained, that they were really pretty bright animals,
Yeah, and pigs are supposed to be super smart.
Yeah, so that was really the switch for me as I started to go, oh, do I need to eat corpses of animals? And that was really where I actually had the switch, where I went from vegetarian and there was a transition there of eating meat here and there, and then just going, okay, it's just not for me.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, after finding out what happens in factory farms too, it's just so atrocious.
I don't know that it makes sense. I don't know for sure that it makes sense to me. So.
And we just don't need to eat them, and our health is better, and we can have super healthy, beautiful children.
So no animals die,
That's
no
right.
animals die at all.
Yeah, and I feel better, my sinus problems are gone. I used to get severe eczema. That's gone. Like I still even have scars from it. I used to have so much steroid cream that I would put on.
Wow.
Every time I had an eczema outbreak. And then I used to get like white circles on my arms. And they said that was like some sort of weird fungus. So I was taking like another medicine for that like never seemed to get better.
Yeah.
So like a lot of my
A lot of doctors recommend steroids.
Yeah, so like a lot of my skin issues got a lot better when I went vegan too. Like it actually just they're gone. Like I don't have that anymore.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So from steroids to plant-based and raw. Thank you very much, Amy and Darryl.
Thanks,
Bye, guys.
gang.